Hi you guys, it's your favorite lipstick loving blonde bombshell, Blondie Lockhart, and you are tuned into another episode of Blonde Moments. So I am still on a high from homecoming. I'm also a little sick too, so I'm gonna need a little help for today's episode. Alright you guys, so we lost Miss Tora, but that's okay. I still have Empty Aunt with me, and now we're gonna discuss what's been on everyone's lips this week. So, did you hear about what happened with Lamar Odom?
Yeah,
Those of you who don't know, Lamar Odom was found unconscious at a legal brothel in Las Vegas. And yeah, he was admitted to the hospital in critical condition in a medically induced coma on dialysis. What are your thoughts on the whole Lamar Odom situation?
it's just sad. I'm sick of all of whatever agenda or whatever. Like, what is somebody trying to get him? Like, it's just crazy. He made the statement that all he wants to do is to get out of the spotlight, and it's like as soon as they want out of the spotlight, they're about to go in the grave. Like,
you wanted it, but it's the only way out.
It's the only way out. You know, like it sucks for him that he has substance abuse issues and has to deal with as much as he has to deal with. But at the same time, you know, like there's so much, he has money, you know, so there's so much help for him. But I don't know. I think somebody tried to get him. I think he just didn't die, and that was somebody's plan. I don't know. I think he held on.
He is still legally married to Khloe Kardashian, and Master P came out and said he didn't think that her, I guess, rush to be by his side was genuine, which, you know, a lot of people feel that way. I feel that way. She was out here dating French Montana and James Harden, which I was hearing it on the radio today, and they were just bringing up James Harden, and I'm like, y'all forgot that whole, like, year or so that she was with French Montana on the actual show.
Yeah, he was on the show.
Like, this is my boo, so it's just
my thing with their whole relationship, and I mean, it sucks that they have to, you know, live it out in the public eye, but it boils down to, I think they genuinely love each other. She only left him because he has a substance abuse problem. Right. I don't think that there was anything else going on outside of that forced her to leave him. Because in all honesty, I think a lot for Khloe is that holding on, waiting on him to get it together.
Yeah.
Because if she wanted to be done with him, they would have been divorced. Right. They've been separated now for almost, I think they said 18 months now they've been separated.
Yeah.
Like, she would have been done with him. Yeah, if she really wanted that relationship to be over, she would have scratched it, signed the line. You know, it's just, I think she's waiting on him to get it together. And there was, you know, bless.
I'm sorry, y'all. I told y'all I was sick.
Yeah, and now it's really starting to come. Anyway, they're just, you know, I think they're making a big deal because they're saying, you know, her rushing to his side wasn't genuine, this, that, and other. That is still her husband. Not only is he still her husband, she has the legal say over everything that happens to him because they're still married. So if she didn't, I think it would have been, if she didn't care, she wouldn't have gone. Like, right. Plain and simple. Bless you. Yeah. No, they would have been like, Khloe, Lamar's unconscious, and she would have been like, okay. And stayed where she was.
Let me go ahead and give this non-contested divorce.
Exactly. No, she didn't want that. Look, let him. If anything, she would have stayed where she was. But let him kill over. I'm still gonna get that money. Like
on top of the money that I already have.
On top of the money that I already have.
Well, the good news is that E! News reported that he was released from the hospital in Vegas, and he was going to be returning to L.A. for further treatment. They said he was going to need a lot of rehab.
Get better, Lamar.
Yes, prayers for Lamar. Well, some good news for some people expecting. Seems like every week somebody's expecting. It's like, what is in the water? But congratulations to John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. They're expecting their first child together. They said that they've been trying for some time. Are you a fan of either of those?
I'm a fan of both of them.
Okay. I don't know what you were about to say.
I'm indifferent. John Legend he's a great artist. You know, he's a very talented man. She's beautiful. You know, she has, in my opinion, a terrible body, but she's very, very pretty. You never
I
saw
never saw it, so I
that
mean,
back.
like
She
from
is
the
got
head up
the.
and like in the commercials and stuff.
Oh yeah, she's great from the front. But that back, that back. I mean to tell you.
Oh, I saw
maybe
that meme of John Legend carrying.
Maybe she'll get an ass now that she is with child, because she does not have one at all. But she's funny. She's talented.
That's a very good personality.
She has a great personality. I've watched that show, that lip sync show that LL Cool J hosts on BET. You know, she's his little co-host, and she's funny on there. You know, good. They'll have a beautiful baby.
In more baby news, Glory Johnson gave birth. If you guys don't remember her, I don't know how, but Glory Johnson is married to Brittany Griner. Yes, they are still married. They're still going through a divorce. Yeah, she gave birth early. She actually had surgery to prevent preterm labor, but the babies were born at 24 weeks, and their names are Ava Simone and Soleil Diem, and they're 1 pound 7 ounces, so tiny, tiny babies. What are your thoughts on?
Sit down for both of them.
I was about to say which one, but
both of them, because the whole thing was stupid. We love each other. We're so glad that we can get married. Got married, and then
like 18 days later or something.
And file for divorce.
Within the actual fight. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
the domestic violence.
They had the domestic violence thing, and then they announced the pregnancy, and then they announced the divorce. Like, all of this happened within a month. So
crazy.
It's craziness. I don't know what they're going through. My whole thing, I just hope, the best for the babies. They are premature, and I thought it senseless to decide as a couple to go through the changes of getting pregnant and all this, but then because that relationship did not get bad in that month where all this nonsense was going on.
Right.
They probably decided to try to have these kids, trying to save their relationship. Ladies, having a baby does not fix your relationship. Even if you're with another woman. Right. It's not going to make him or her stay. Like, I just don't get that. But and that has to be what this whole thing was about, because it made no sense whatsoever. None.
And she did get denied for the spousal support, being that, she's an athlete and she can't play right now. But I just wonder, since the babies are here now, is she going to try again? Because it's like, not pregnant anymore. Like, these kids are in the world, and on top of that, with them being preemies, I can't just take them home and take care of them normally. Like, they're in the NICU. They're going to need some extra care, and going to need Brittany Garner to come up out that check just a little bit. But this is an interesting situation, because Brittany did not contribute genetically to these kids. So I just wonder how that's going to play out in court.
She said she didn't really even want them.
Right. So, and you went on ahead and, got yourself knocked up anyway. So it's going to be interesting. But congratulations, Glory. We're going to wish you the best, girl. Another thing that's in the headlines is great news. If you guys have any form of social media, I'm sure you've seen or heard of King Batch. If you haven't, you need to Google him. Like I said, he is on every social media platform out there. He's a very funny guy. He started off on YouTube, then he went to Vine and became famous there. I think he has the most Vine followers ever. It's like more than 5 million people. So if you don't know, ask your younger sibling, your kid, whoever. I'm sure they've heard of King Batch. And it's amazing what social media can do, because he got a show.
He got picked up for to do his own show.
And it's going to be with Key and Peele, if you guys remember that show from Comedy Central. He started off on YouTube making these parodies of movies, and like I said, he got on Vine and just blew up, and now he got picked up for a show.
And he's also on Wild 'N Out. On Nick Shannon's
he is on Wild 'N Out, and he hosts the Punk'd BET version of Punk'd.
Yeah,
I never watched it, but
I've watched it. I
don't even know when it comes on, but I did see all the commercials for it. But it's
still the same thing. It's just they're pretty much punking just black people,
black
okay, artists,
all right,
and actresses. Like they did Sanaa Lathan and Chris Brown and what's the horse faced one from Love and Hip Hop, one with the teeth and the ridiculous manufactured. But what is her name? The one who K. Michelle. Her. That one. Yes, the one who's retiring from music and I
The
thought when you
worst
retire
face
from something, yeah, she took out centaur. Remember the centaur, half man,
goodness.
half horse?
I
Yeah.
can't with you.
I thought you had to have a career in order to retire from one, but she's allegedly retired. But anyway, they punked her too. All that good stuff. Yeah. But he's funny.
He is
Follow
hilarious.
him on Facebook too.
Yes.
Like
he posts videos on
all the
Facebook
time,
as well.
all day.
And they're longer versus just like the 10 seconds that you just get on by.
Because you can
like
get the full video.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
He is so funny. But congratulations, King Batch. It was interesting when, you know, the Vine celebrities or social media celebrities started getting booked for more things and comedians were kind of pushed to the side. I can't remember if it was Kevin Hart specifically, but I know they talked to some comedians like on the Breakfast Club and other places, and they were just like, oh, that's not real talent. Like, just because you can be funny for 10, 15 seconds, like, can you do a whole show? And a lot of them can't. So this is proof that some of them can.
Some of them can. And it's very interesting because you can watch, he's also great friends with another YouTuber, a Vine star.
Daystorm Pal?
King Karan.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
And they actually show a lot of times the making of their videos and what it takes to put them together, and it's like a whole production.
Right.
Like it's not
just
being
my
funny.
cell phone right there.
Right.
Like it's a script.
It's a script, and they do takes and they act it out and they have extras, you know. And so it's a whole it's talent. I'm sorry, and it's not just 10, 15 minutes. I get so stop raining on people's parade.
It's
please.
A different way to do things
because
now.
Your career is washed up. You know, there's a different way.
But it's just great to see that there's more than one way to reach it to fame and fortune in comedy. You know, it's not just going up through the comedy clubs like Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey and the Richard Pryors. Now you can use social media as your platform to promote whatever it is that you're trying to do.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, King Batch. So I want to know what you guys think. Will you be tuning in to King Batch's show? I will too. And what are your thoughts on the whole Lamar Odom situation, and of course Brittany Griner and Glory Johnson's whole baby
debacle?
Yes,
let's
the
call
debacle.
it what it is.
I was trying to find a nice word. There are no nice words.
No need.
But you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure that you share this video all over social media, like it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for past and future episodes. Also, the QCNA is coming up soon. Make sure that you follow MT Aunt on Instagram and follow me all over social media at Blondie's Lipstick. Until next time, mwah.